The northern city of Haifa is only 32 kilometers from the border with Lebanon and has a port and chemical factories that could be targets of a Hezbollah attack. Since October 7th, when Hamas launched a terror attack on southern Israel, triggering the war in Gaza, the Haifa Emergency Command Center has been underground as Hezbollah and Israel have traded fire across the Israeli border with Lebanon. City officials say Haifa is prepared for an attack.
All our bomb shelters are opening automatically in case of the alarm, or if I will decide to open it. For example, now I'm opening it from the phone. You can see the light is starting. That means that the bomb shelter is open. Okay.
Both Hamas and Hezbollah have promised a response to the recent assassinations. Israeli security officials say Hezbollah has more than 150,000 rockets that can reach most of Israel.
The Hezbollah, with its Iranian-made drones and know-how, the Hezbollah can definitely cause a very significant damage to the Israeli infrastructure, particularly because of the fact there is almost no time to intercept Hezbollah's incoming drones and rockets, and also because of the fact that at least some of them is very difficult to intercept.
The Israeli army says it has developed new technologies to warn Israelis of incoming rocket attacks in their area.
פיקוד העורף משיק עבורכם התראה באמצעות הודעת טקסט. ואיך זה יעבוד? התראות באמצעות הודעות טקסט יישלחו ישירות למכשיר הטלפון שלכם, כשהן מלוות בצליל התראה יהודי, אם תימצאו באזור המאוים.
In April, Iran attacked Israel directly for the first time with hundreds of rockets, most of which were shot down by Israel, the United States, or Jordan. Israeli analysts are expecting a bigger, wider attack this time.
The Iranian dilemma, roughly speaking, to put it, is to, on the one hand, to retaliate, as they have been vowing, to take revenge, to punish, as they call it, but to do it in a way that, on the one hand, will restore their honor, their damaged honor, their deterrence image, but on the other hand, to do it in a way that will not result in a situation where Israel will respond robustly and thus create an ironically, situation where the Iranians will find themselves in a scenario that they totally want to avoid, and this is a major escalation with Israel.
The situation is further complicated by a new round of indirect negotiations between Israel and Hamas for a ceasefire and release of hostages seized by Hamas in the October attack. The U.S. has been warning that retaliation against Israel could derail those negotiations. The Hamas-controlled health ministry in Gaza says nearly 40,000 people, mostly women and children, have been killed in Israel's military response. According to Israel, thousands of Hamas fighters are included in the death toll. Linda Gradstein, VOA News, Jerusalem.